Okay, ladies and gentlemen, what we have right here is a 99 Ford and a P0401 code for EGR, insufficient flow. I have cleaned out my intake already. I've changed my EGR valve. I've bypassed the hose. My hose was actually cracked, that green hose. So I just put a rubber nozzle hose from the EGR to the EGR solenoid to the top hole, and hooked up my the red hose coming from the fuel pressure regulator to the bottom hose on the EGR solenoid. I changed the EGR solenoid out too. Also changed out my DPFE sensor. The original was aluminum. Put a white plastic one on there from AutoZone. I think it was like 50 or 60 bucks. What I have discovered is that I'm still getting the code. I cleaned out the passageway right directly behind the EGR valve here, going into the intake, and also the exhaust pipe. Put some seafoam spray lubricant, the deep creep. Let it sit there for about 5 hours overnight, and it came out in the morning. Cranked it up, and try to call myself cleaning that out. That was helpful as far as performance was concerned, but as far as getting rid of that code, it didn't help. The reason being was that this passageway right here on the throttle body. Here's my throttle body. I removed it. Here's the back part of the throttle body going into the intake. I removed the gasket. Here's the back of my gasket. And of course, it matches up with the C-shaped fifth that you see right here. So it matches up perfectly. C-shaped fifth right there. So this thing right here, this little C-shaped thing, is a airway passage for your EGR valve. So you have to clean that out. If you've done everything else, you have to clean it out. What I would recommend going forward is for everybody to start with cleaning this passageway out first, and then work from there. So clean that passageway out, clean your throttle body out, spray some deep creep into the intake after you clean this out, of course, and also the back the back directly behind the EGR port going into the intake, and that's basically how it's done. So hopefully this fixes it. If it does, I'll post it, and let the world know, I guess, because I haven't seen anything about this as far as the video is concerned. And sometimes it's confusing when they're trying to tell you on certain sites about this issue, clean behind the throttle body, and I'm thinking, okay, it's somewhere up in here, you know what I'm saying? It can't be directly on the throttle body, but there is a passageway. Air flows from here up into a port that's right here, I believe, somewhere right along there, going into the back of the EGR valve, going into the back of that port right there. All right, and so thanks for watching. You guys have a great day.